What is happening, guys? BobbyBlue here. We're back with another reaction, and today I want to check out this link that I was sent. It is a Bruce Lee interview that he had in 1965, where he talks about his kung fu and he actually demonstrates it as well. So let's get into it.
Now, Bruce, just look right into the camera lens right here and tell us your name, your age, and where you were born.
My last name is Lee, Bruce Lee. I was born in San Francisco in 1940. I'm 24 right now.
And you worked in
So he was,
motion
man,
picture in Hong
yeah,
Kong?
he's young, dude.
Yes, since
This
I was
interview
around 6 years old.
was less than
And
10
when
years
did you
before
leave
his
Hong
death.
Kong?
It's crazy.
1959, when I was 18.
Died so
Let's
young.
see. Now look over to me, Bruce, as we talk. I understand you just had a baby boy,
Yeah,
and you lost him to sleep over it, have you?
3 nights.
And tell the crew what time they shoot the pictures in Hong Kong.
Well, it's mostly in the morning because it's kind of noisy in Hong Kong, you know, around 3 million people.
Can you tell us a little bit about Kung Fu?
Well, Kung Fu is originated in China. It is the ancestor of karate and jiu-jitsu. It's more of a complete system and it's more fluid. By that I mean it's more flowing. There is continuity in movement instead of one movement, two movement, and then stop.
Would you look right into
Ip
the
Man is
camera
also
lens
alive
and
around this
explain
time,
the principle
too.
of a glass
That's
of
cool.
water as it applies to Kung Fu.
Well, Kung Fu, the best example would be a glass of water. Why? Because water is the softest substance in the
Water
world,
example.
but yet it can penetrate the hardest rock or anything, granite, you name it. Water also is insubstantial. By that I mean you cannot grasp hold of it. You cannot punch it and hurt it. So every Kung Fu man is trying to do that. To be soft like water and flexible and adapt itself to the opponent.
I see. What's the difference between a Kung Fu punch and a karate punch?
Well, the karate punch is like an iron bar, whack. A
Whack.
Kung Fu punch is like an iron chain with an iron ball attached to the end and it go whang and it hurt inside.
Okay. Now we're going to cut, and in just a second we'll have you stand up and show us some Kung Fu and some movements in Kung Fu.
Okay.
Cut.
Got it. Test X2, take 1, speed.
Now look directly into the camera, Bruce. Directly at it. And now give me a 3/4 this way. And hold it. And
Yeah,
give me profile that
Gets
way.
profile action.
Hold it. Now come back to a profile on the other side.
Gets good side.
Hold that. Give me a 3/4 on that side. And then give me right into the camera again. Alright, now the camera will pull back. And Bruce, first show me the movements in the classical Chinese theater.
Classical
He's
Chinese.
gonna be
Right,
demonstrating
you know
the
what we
suit
talked about,
too.
you know,
Oh man.
How they walk and how they start to move.
Well, in Chinese opera, they have the warrior and then the scholar. The way the warrior walk will be something like this. Walking this way, straight, come out, bend, straight, and then walk out again. An
That's the
ordinary
warrior
scholar
walk?
would be just like a female, a weakling, 90 pounds in child Alice. You'll be just walking, you know, like a girl, real, shoulder up and everything.
So by the way they walk, you can immediately tell who they are.
Right, what character they represent.
Now,
Yeah,
show us,
yeah, you
Kung
can.
Fu movements.
I don't know if that would socially accept
Well,
to be
it's
fly
hard to
today
show it
though.
alone, but I will try to do my best.
All right, maybe one of the fellas will walk in. You want to walk
Yeah,
in?
it would be
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Come on,
Okay.
You're gonna demonstrate a move,
Although
dude.
accidents do happen, but you know, there are various kinds of strike. It depends on where you hit, then what weapon you will be using. To the eyes, you would use fingers. Don't worry, I will. To the eyes, or straight at the face, from the waist, everything on.
Sick.
Let's have the assistant director back up just a way.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
And then of course, Kung Fu is very sneaky. You know the Chinese, they always hit low. From high, go back to the ground. Don't worry.
Now turn around the other way with you, Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Would you want to?
yes. Across
These
the
are
camera.
just natural reactions.
That's
Right, right.
He said these are
That's
natural
true.
reactions.
Right in the camera.
I'm not really
Camera,
scared.
let's show this again.
All right.
Go ahead.
There is the finger jab. There is the punch. There is the back fist.
Uh.
Of course, then they use leg. straight at the ground, or come up. Or, if I can back up a little bit, they start back from here, and then come back.
All right.
It's kind of worry.
He has nothing to worry about. Now, once again, show us how a good Kung Fu man would very coolly handle it and walk away, rather than get involved in a series of actions.
How he would coolly handle it and walk away.
That when somebody grab you, you will first do this, and then this, and then thousands of steps
Right.
before you do a
Wasn't
single
grab.
thing. Of course, these kind of magazine would teach you to be feared by your enemies and admired by your friends and everything. But in Kung Fu, it always involves a very fast motion. Like for instance, a guy grabbing your hand. It's not the idea to do so many steps. Step him right on the instep. He'll let go. This is what we mean by simplicity. Same thing in striking and in everything. It has to be based on a very minimum motion, so that everything would be directly expressed one motion, and he's gone. Doing it gracefully, not to go yelling and jumping all over him, but to do
Right, it's that energy within the strike.
Okay, now show me once again just a few movements there.
Well, Kung Fu can be practiced alone or with a partner. Practicing alone, they involve forms. Some imitate a crane, a monkey, a praying mantis. This is a crane form. Let's start off.
I like the echo of that too. It really makes the...
Movement involved.
Show us one more movement.
That was sick.
and we'll be all through.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. They have the tiger that start like a tiger.
Oh man, he really
Using
knows
claw
that.
to claw the face, or the beak of the crane to the eyes. This is some of the movement involved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I need to see that last part again. I've never seen anybody actually perform those strikes of the animals that precisely before. 7:16.
Show me once again just a few movements there.
Oh my god.
Well, Kung Fu can be practiced alone or with a partner. Practicing alone, they involve forms. Some imitate a crane, a monkey, a praying mantis. This is a crane form. Let's start off.
He's in a suit doing this too, man. Just making it look effortless.
This is one of the movement involved.
Show us one more movement and then we'll be all through.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. They have the tiger that start like a tiger. Using claw to claw the face, or the beak of the crane to the eyes. This is some of the movement involved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This was awesome. This is one of the best interviews I've ever seen. Wow, you really just see the essence of how he was, man. Just how precisely he does and performs each strike, and how he is able to explain everything he does as well. First, he talks about the differences between all the styles, and then I guess demonstrates on someone else, and then performs the strikes of different animals so precisely in a suit as well, and it just makes it look way too easy. He's so young at the time too. He's 24 years old. He said, "It's an amazing legend." Thank you for recommending me this. Send me the link to this interview. If there's anything else that I probably haven't seen, please let me know in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hit the like, subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.